Ladies and gentlemen, gamers and gacha victims, welcome! I'm Rahmaliya and today I'm not here to change the world. I'm here to talk about something far more powerful than politics, science, or even true love. It's Hoyoverse. That's right, the company responsible for Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and their newest kit, Zenless Zone Zero, or as I like to call them, the trio of wallet damage. Let's start with Genshin Impact, the one that dragged millions of us into the abyss. The game that single handedly carried half the planet through the pandemic. Remember 2020? Toilet paper was a rare item for Western people. Zoom meetings, Google meetings, and amidst all the doctor family drama, suddenly, boom, Genshin Impact dropped. It was trending, it was everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Instagram, even inside my own house. People who had never touched a game before were suddenly talking about pyro and hydro reactions like they were scientists. And that, my friends, is where the gaming fandom started its glorious descent into chaos. My own brother was one of them, and he was the one who threw me into this deep, deep rabbit hole called gacha games. What is gacha game, you ask? Well, gacha is gambling. No, before you start thinking anything weird, I am mentally healthy. And I do not have online gambling addiction. Do not fret, my dearest lecturer, whom had bestowed this assignment upon me. I am merely jesting. Okay, so let me explain. These games have playable characters with different strengths, design, and unique animations. Some of them are limited characters, which means it is available only at a certain amount of period. Now, imagine it just like a slot machine. The slot machine costs an in-game currency that you can get by grinding the game, or you can sell your soul. Use real money to get a chance to build the character you want. Just a chance is not guaranteed. You might get the character you want, or this zombified child, or you might get your waifu in a sword form or a book. I don't know. But that's the beauty, yeah, and the pain of gacha. But hear me out. Genshin isn't only about the gacha. It is also an open world fighting game that you can play together with your friends. Now, I gotta be honest, before Genshin, I was a total coward when it came to fighting games. I tried playing this MMORPG game way back then, and I got jump scared by a literal level 10 slime. I was trembling so bad after the fight, even people getting chased by a serial killer wouldn't even be shaking that much. Whenever I saw a health bar, I am staying far away from that thing. Then go hide in corner and play with my peaceful creative Minecraft world. But then, my brother introduced me to Genshin. He was like, "Oh, you'll love it. It's not that hard." Lies, lies. Oh, how I miss myself before that day. But he baited me with pretty characters and anime vibes, which is just my weakness. And next thing you know, I'm out here dodging ruin guards like my life depends on it. I still remember back then my innocent timid self going into a domain that I had to clear in order to level up my characters. My brother said, "Oh no, it's okay, dude. You just need to walk through the domains. No enemies, trust me." This is why I have trust issue, folks. No, it did not just walk through. I was literally having a mental breakdown and crying from being ambushed by multiple big tanky enemies. But this game said, you want pretty anime characters, emotional trauma, and a map so big you forgot your real life responsibilities? Done. And so I was hooked, not to mention, and it was so popular back then. My friend also played it, and then it happened. We got trapped. We didn't just play casually, too. Oh no, my friend and I went full hardcore gamer mode. 3 years straight. Day to night from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wake up Genshin, lunch Genshin, midnight still grinding for that one artifact that has crit rate and crit damage. And no, I am not going to that side of the game. No. I want to keep my sanity intact for now. There were no weekends. All we have are the weekly domains. Daily routine, what is that? Oh, you mean the daily in-game commissions? I didn't go outside for so long. I started hallucinating that I see a chest somewhere through my window. Okay, but that's enough about Genshin. Moving on. Now let's talk about Honkai Star Rail, aka Genshin's Space Team cousin with a PhD in SAS and trauma. I didn't play Star Rail as long as I played Genshin because this game is a turn-based combat. Now, I am not the brightest bulb in the box. I have the reaction speed of a sloth on vacation, and when the game told me to strategically rotate my team, I just press buttons and hope for the best. But even with my zero IQ battle plans, I got hooked. Why? The storytelling, yes. Star Rail doesn't just tell you a story like Genshin. It throws you into a bin of jokes from many meme references. Then, trauma dumps you in the next breath. Genshin is like, they have taken my brother. The archons are fractured. This world is the fake one. And Hyacera is like, you wanna fight galactic abomination while I'm digging through the stash bin? Let's go. And don't even get me started on the characters. I would rather not say it here though, to keep it family friendly. But here's the wild part. Despite both games made by Hoyoverse, the fandom started acting like rival sports team. I've seen Genshin fans on Twitter like, oh, Star Rail is just Genshin with waiting times. And then Star Rail's fans clap back with, at least our MC speaks and isn't constantly getting ignored by every Archon. Like y'all. We're literally fighting over which flavor of Trauma Simulator is more superior than the other. And the same company is just probably sitting there printing money like, yes, my children, fight while I spend your money. It is honestly hilarious. One company, two fandoms, infinite memes, but in the end, whether you prefer swinging swords or clicking skills in turn orders, we're all just Hoyoverse victims trying to cope with fictional characters who were ruining our lives. But alright, now let's look into the fresh kid from the block, Zenless Zone Zero. Or as I like to call it, Genshin's crackhead little siblings that chugs energy drinks, break dances mid-battle, and somehow still looks cool doing it. I know I said Honkai Star Rail was funny, and it is, but ZZZ, this game is straight up unhinged, bro. The animation is so fluid and cartoonish. I feel like I'm watching a Saturday morning anime on steroids. The movement, it's so smooth. The transitions, so crispy. The combos, over the top in the best way. And the gameplay, it's so fun. It's fast, flashy, and has this button mashy satisfaction when you don't always know what you're doing. And it looks amazing anime. Anyway, and I absolutely love the parrying feature in this game. And also, the coolest feature in this game is the wipeout screen. Oh, I just love it. And yes, I'm still playing it, as in actively, like maybe even during this speech. Please do not check my computer. Okay, now listen. I have mentioned the one thing. I have to mention the one thing, the fan service. Oh yeah, this game, very confident about its character design. Most of them have outfits that scream, we were 1 inch away from being reported to the App Store. I mean, I'm not judging a good character design. Great design. 10 out of 10 even. Just maybe add some more clothes or a jacket or I don't know, a pants. But here's the twist. Despite the borderline thirst trap wardrobe choices, the fandom honestly is amazing. Way more chill than Genshin and Star Rail Warzone. No one's fighting about meta builds or power scaling. People are just out here vibing, drawing fan art, and simping respectfully. All in all, from all three games, I am holding ZZZ dearly. Like it's my most precious child. Though Genshin win in one aspect and one aspect only. And that is the characters. Specifically, the one in Fontaine region or the Land of Water. And before I end this video, I just want you guys to see how beautiful my man is. Look at him. Oh, look at this. Look at this pretty hunky man. I am way too obsessed with him. I talk about him like it's my whole personality. Well, anyway, before I get too far into tangent, thank you for listening to my gacha rambling. Please do not play gacha games. Stay away from online gambling addiction, folks. Stay safe out there. Okay, thank you and goodbye.